Hey, Joyce.
But you said I was remarkable.
How you doing, my friend? Hey, Bobby. How you doing, hon?
Okay, I'll see you guys at home.
Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Sonia, Hawker. How's everybody doing tonight?
You know, take them to the movies. Yeah, okay.
Hello, Kimberly.
He's waiting for you. No. Great. Yeah. Come on.
Everybody had a good week so far?
See anything, did you?
Me too, Joyce. I've been tired every day.
Just don't get it.
Go to bed tired, wake up tired.
He doesn't have a secret. What do you mean?
But hey, at least we're waking up.
You didn't set the bar too high to begin with.
It's been beautiful today. Yes, it has, Jennifer.
Years living on peanut butter and jelly. So if someone comes
Hey,
along,
Darlene.
she's gonna think it's a steak sandwich.
Oh, you been sick, Sonia? You ain't feeling no better? I know Sunday when we chatted, you said you wasn't feeling good. Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Did she happen to mention the word remarkable?
No.
Thank you, Daryl. I try to be.
It's over you, right?
Hey, Dottie.
What's the deal with Herb's junk?
What's going on, Hawker? Why you can't sleep?
Hey, buddy, let's go find you. Sometimes
Got some yard work done today? Yeah. I did some yesterday evening.
Okay, have a good weekend.
Bless your heart, Sonia. I hope you get some relief soon. Hey, Michelle. Well, we got Easter weekend coming up next weekend. Anybody got big plans? Something troubling you, Hawker? Is something troubling you? Swamp Lady, how's it going, Dina? Up in Louisiana. I'm doing well. How you doing, honey? Hey, Gloria. Oh, Sonia. Today's two of my grandchildren, a brother and a sister, 2 years apart, but their birthdays on the same day. One was 12, one was 14. Oh, I'm sorry, Hawker. Hey, Kelly. Thank you, Sonia. Happy late birthday to you, hon. You doing a lot of crocheting? Well, that's nice. My grandma, when I was there last weekend, she's like, wish I knew somebody I could give some of this yarn to. I can't see anymore. She used to crochet a lot. I have an Afghan she made for my bed, which I don't put it on it, but I got it stored. Hey, Ellen. I'm doing fine, hon. It's good to have you all here. Having you all here lets me know everybody's still with me. Oh, that's so nice, Jeff. I'm glad you got to see your daughter. I got to see mine today, too, being I went to the two grandkids' birthday party. Because even though we live in the same town, we sometimes don't see each other for 4 or 5 weeks. Aw, that's cool. Aw, that's cool, Darlene. Well, me and my sister's the same age for 1 week. For 1 week, we're the same age. Her birthday's June the 9th, and then mine's the 15th. Aw. Oh, I heard that. What color you painting? Yep, I'm a Gemini, darling. Me and my mama and my sister. Oh, they're still using it. Well, at least they're using it, Dina. You must have really had a lot. Oh my God, Sonia, 60-mile-an-hour winds? Lord. Oh. Like I say, mine's June 15th. My mama's was June 14th, and my sister's was June the 9th. You having a mammogram in the morning, Rhonda?
One of these days, that kid's gonna fart.
I certainly hope everything is good, honey. I hope they find nothing.
How much is a hooker? What are you gonna do with a hooker? Well, I'd like to pay her to have sex with me.
March the 6th.
Well, I've been thinking I don't have a great track record with relationships, but I still have
Well,
desires.
I had a grandson that was March the 9th.
Get back to basics.
Hey, Rosie.
Disappointment. Just sex. Well, sex with you, there's bound to be some disappointment. I mean, even with a hooker, money only buys you so much goodwill. But I don't have to care. Because it's a straight business transaction,
4 black bags. Woo! That was a lot. Hey, Debbie. I was just thinking about having you all to tell me what some of your most proudest moments was. I put in the description when one of my most proudest moments was when I became a grandma for the first time. I'll never forget that moment. I've been proud of it ever since. I talked to her yesterday, and she said, "I'm just sitting here," she said. "Just sitting here." That's what she says. She giggled a couple of times, and then she said, "Lord, I'm tired just sitting here." That's nice, Gloria. I sure hate not having my mama around and my daddy's to cook. I love to cook meals for them. Oh, I heard that, Kelly. Kabuta orange. I bet that'd be pretty. I hear you, Sonia. I hear you, hon. That's a reason to be proud. That's nice, Debbie. I was proud too with becoming a mama, but at the same time I was scared because it was a new thing. Being a nana, I wasn't really scared. I already knew how to love by loving my children. I just feel like there's times I love them more than I did my own. It's crazy. Thank God for that, Jennifer. Yes, Rosie. I'm sure, hey, I know your daddy's proud of you, Sonia. Thank you, Jeff. I always loved that song. Oh, Grand Marquis. Go ahead, Grand Marquis. Mercury. I had one. What year was that? Mercury I had, huh? I can't remember. It must have been about a 2000. Hey, I floated like a boat. Yeah, for a Mercury. I have one. I'd ride it like this too. Every bump I hit, I float. This will be a long one. Look like something look like Boss Hog Road in Deuce of Hazard.
You've also played a lot of villains, man. Is it fun to be a villain? Well, you get the best clothes, yeah, and the best car.
Yeah.
The wildest.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. They wasn't no love no greater than the love I have for my daughter and my son. I tell you right now, I take a life over them now, and they're going on 40 years old. But being a grandmother was just a different. It was a different feeling to me.
This category right here dedicated to other villains, chilling like a villain.
Aw, Tina. Ain't that the truth, darling? If I had known that, I'd have had them first. And now they get to the age where they don't want to come around that much. The youngest should be 11 this year, and then my oldest one will be 17. So there's 5 from 10 to 16 right now. You do love them different. It's a different love. My daughter's the oldest. Yes, they do. I know I tripped out a couple weeks ago because my oldest granddaughter got her driving permit. I'm like, I'm not even ready for this. And I know her mama's not. You know what? Both of my kids weigh the same thing. No, I ain't there. I was cutting up with her. I told her, I said, I wouldn't let you ride my mower. She said, Nan, I can drive a riding mower. I said, I ain't seen it. She said, I want that Challenger. I said, all I do is tell you to get you a job and start saving you up some money for your down payment on your own.
Everyone wants to be the Cadbury Pie.
Nope.
Only he brings delicious Cadbury cream eggs, while others may keep trying.
Oh, Kelly.
Nobody knows Easter better than
Woo.
Cadbury.
Thank you, Joyce. I let her go up and down my road in my little Honda, but she better not get over 20. Debbie, what text? I just seen this one. Can you see my text? What text? Exactly. That's what I was saying about mine. It used to be every weekend they had to come to Nana's. Every weekend. I don't care. We didn't have to leave the house. But now, and I pay their phone bill, and they don't even call. But hey, this morning, knowing it was their birthday, they texted, hey, Nana, hope you have a good day. Yeah, I know why you wrote me. You want me to write you back and say, I'll see you after school.
When you decide you want to lose weight, you can try.
Bless your heart, Jeff.
You can try the shrimp. You can be a sad sniffer, or you can be you. When you can love food and still lose weight, that's a win-win. Weight Watchers can teach you how.
Yeah, I can name mine was an 82 Chevrolet Cavalier 4-door. 82 Chevrolet Cavalier 4-door. Have 4-speed.
And I found Coterie, and it was love at first overnight.
It's been busy working. Hey, Sonya, I had a 74 Super Beetle, but it wasn't my first car, and I loved it. That's how I learned Jennifer was a stick shift.
JC tried game plays for the first time the other day and forgot where she was.
That's how I feel, darling.
You can always spot a first timer.
73 Nova, 68 Ford Mustang. I'd like to have that now, Rosie. 77 Ford LTD. You sound like something my daddy would drive, Michelle. My daddy liked them big old long LTDs now. I like a stick too. I do. But there was something about getting older, something about holding that clutch in and all that stuff, sitting at, you know what I mean, just sitting at the light or sit. Nah. I'm ready to let this leg rest. Yeah, they are a boat, ain't they? Pea green 2-door. I wish you still had it too, Rosie. God, $68 a month. That's, oh my God. Hey, now they're over $600 a month. Hey, Camille, how you doing, honey? Go ahead with your Accord. You was upscale, girl. You called her Sally. Go ahead, Subway sandwich. I like Subway. It sure is, Rosie. Oh, don't tell me. Hey, reverse, reverse, first, second, third. Yep, girl, I know about the 3 on the tree. Oh my God, Jennifer. 78 Ford Escort. Oh my God, I had an 84 Hawker. I hated it. I hated it. Every time I turned around, don't let it get cold. In the mornings, I'd crank it up to get ready to take the kids to school. It jump time. I ain't lying, it would jump time. It jumped time more than the clock did. My mama gave it to me. I hated that little car. I ain't much for a Ford anyway. I always liked Chevrolet until these last 15 years I've been a Dodge. Go ahead, Monte Carlo. Oh my God, I had an 86 Super Sport T-Tops. I gave it to my son about 5 years ago and he sold it. Hush, Leah. Geo Metro. For real. And my friend in North Carolina had a Yugo. Hey, Kevin. Can't find them, grind them. Yep, that's right. Hey, hey, ain't nothing wrong. You drive that Ford Taurus. I'm driving a car now that my mom left me that I wouldn't have bought personally, but I'm driving it because my mom left it to me. I love all Toyotas, but I don't have one. Yeah, you know what? My daddy always told me your best way to learn to drive a stick is going uphill, Because if you can get it up the hill, you can drive it anywhere. You're supposed to rev it up real loud, Jennifer, at the red light. Keep it revved up real, real loud so that when you do let the clutch out, you go, ah! And then you just take off and then it starts jumping, doing all that. I know, I did that. I did it. But hey, after 2 clutches, I learned. I heard that. I like to have me a truck. My husband has a nice one, but that's his. I'm talking about me. Oh, I bet that was pretty, Gloria. For real. Hey, poor man's money what? Hey, poor man money go out to borrow from somebody else to pay it, T. Hey, Tammy. How you doing, hon? Stick shift, you can have a lot of fun in them.
Tide Pods Child Guard Pack helps keep your laundry packs
I'm doing okay.
and your child safe.
I'm doing okay, Tammy.
Twist until it clicks. Tide Pods Child Guard Packaging.
It's hard to run a business on your own.
They're supposed to be. Hey, Angel. How you doing, hon? Yeah, they're supposed to be a gas saver. And then if your battery dies, or you can always push it and get it jumped off to where driving automatic, you got to have somebody with some jumper cables. They sure don't. Hey, Darla. On your way to bed? Won't be long for myself. Hey, Barbara.
Personal loans and net credit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000
Cruising on the boulevard.
for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as
Oh my God, it's 2 a.m. almost there.
personal personal loan. Let's face it,
It's 8:45 here, Angel. 8:45 p.m.
don't cut it. Lily changes everything.
Scooping the loot.
Outrageously effective, aluminum-free, full-body deodorant that's safe to use anywhere. Developed by an OBGYN after years of research, Lily stops odor from happening in the first place and keeps working for up to 72 hours. Claim your starter pack.
South Carolina.
Deo.com.
Ah. Yep, it's 8:45 here.
Got it. Thanks to Pretty Litter, it's ultra-light and odor-absorbing. Plus, it changes color to monitor my cat's sound. Pretty Litter tells you what your cat can't. Go to prettylitter.com.
Thank you, Joyce.
You're shining ultra strong.
Bye, Angel. Hope you sleep good, hon.
With its diamond leaf texture,
9:46 in Atlanta.
better with fewer seats and safer.
Atlanta.
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Huh, is it 8:46 or not? Yes, it's 8:46 here. Yep.
I've lost 110 pounds by heart.
Everybody's time's different.
Intermittent fasting, counting calories, quite systems, and nothing seemed to work. Bolo worked for me when I thought nothing would work for me, and I'm here to show other people that it can work for them too.
Oh my God.
A shopping paradise. Deals
It wasn't Baskin Robbins here, honey. It was Dairy Queen. If you could just go to the Dairy Queen and get a dip cone, or just wait for the ice cream truck to come down the street. Hey, had to go out there and get me a firecracker. Thank you, Jeff. Much love to you, my friend. Appreciate you, honey. Thank you. Been a while since anybody hit me up with a tip. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it.
Taekwondo or martial arts at all? No. Okay, now look. I'm gonna take you back to your old mastery, but not in the right way. Take a look at the best of the worst.
A loaded foot long. A loaded foot long. That's what they call a coney dog.
Let me show you a little something called knockout.
Yes, girl. Sonic Burger. Girl. That's cool. So any of y'all ever live where the ice cream truck came down the street? I know I'm not the only one. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. Ah, you used to get an ice cream for $1. Now it's $3. Hey, the ice cream truck can't afford gas to go around and get the ice cream. Excuse me. Ice cream shrunk, sure did. And hey, if you go to McDonald's, it's down. It's not working.
Now I'm like, where is the broken hand? And now you gotta sneak.
Ain't that the truth?
Who are you having for the best?
That is the truth. Buy it, take it to the house.
All right, Eric, I know you spend some time with Bill.
Reminds me of the song of the Kentucky Headhunters. My daddy was a milkman. I used to love that song.
Quit, like if you were just like, I'm sick of surviving. You were allowed to quit.
That's all it is, Camille. They just don't want anybody to work on it. Because my mama worked at Hardee's for 17 years. Go ahead, 400 subs. What, 400,000? Or just 400? Because, hey, 400's good, honey. But my mama, she worked at Hardee's for 17 years. And she said that the people would tell her, we're not going to mess with those milkshakes tonight. We're just going to tell them that the machine's down. Just because they didn't want to have to make it. Debbie, do you got any fluid in them? My mamas used to get like that and they was full of fluid. And they would feel like that.
Every man for himself on the cruise fight.
I can't. Can y'all hear me? Nutty Buddy says she can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Because you should be able to.
Same thing happened to me once. There's no doubt I was so ready for a bear attack story.
That's good.
Oh boy.
That's good. We got one more day. It's Friday, y'all. I'll be glad. Because last weekend, I really didn't have no time off because I went to my grandma's and that was 4 hours of driving there. And then I cleaned and cooked and then 4 hour ride home. So I was tired going back to work on Monday.
You're here to decide if your relationship can move forward.
6 couples are headed for marriage. He spent some quality time.
How many of you's off for next Friday for Good Friday? Those of you that still work.
Their exes are here too. I know he loves
Hey, Mitzi.
she love triangle.
Yep, spring break.
Their exes and make it to the altar.
No, I'm talking about the person on here. Their name's Nutty Buddy Girl.
All new Thursdays at 9. Watch on
Oh my God, here we go. Somebody wants to see feet again. Here we go, y'all. We got the feet snatchers in here.
Then I just picked up the car and paid right on the spot.
Hey, Nutty Buddy.
Car at Carvana.com today.
Densify from Tesco Health. Like bones, your teeth lose density over time.
My husband gets it off.
Crest Densify actively rebuilds tooth density.
I talked to her yesterday, Mitzi. She said, I'm just sitting here, and then she giggles a few times. She said, I'm just sitting here. Ain't nothing else to do, just sit here. Like I say, but she was fine yesterday. Thank you for asking. You retired, Rosie?
School, a new job, and getting into my first apartment. There's so much I can sell. Bags, accessories, home decor, and it's so easy.
That's good, Nutty Buddy.
Do it in a minute. I love it.
No two bodies are the same. Some parents never got that message, but Always Flex Foam did. It protects against different flows for up to 0 leaks, and it flexes
You took early retirement at 55? That must be nice.
with Always Flex Foam.
Or unless you had to.
For your family to remember, they can use now.
My mom was 70 when she passed.
Excuse me.
She's been gone 9 months.
Charmin Ultra Soft is now even softer, so you'll want more. But it's so absorbent, you can use less, so it's always worth it. Now, what did we learn about using less?
You gotta roll it back, everybody.
Enjoy the go with Charmin. Want luxury hair repair that doesn't cost $50? Pantene's Pro Vitamin Formula repairs hair, as well as the leading luxury bonding treatment for softness.
Aw, that's so nice, Barbara.
If you know, you know it. Pantene. 4
Thank you, Jill.
chocolate. 3 crisp. 2
A 10-pound bass. Was it in a pond or a lake?
Have a break. How about that? Now serve Devin birthday cake.
It said that they know that you fish hunt. They caught a 10-pound bass yesterday. Well, Nutty, you know, if it gets any worse, you go back to the doctor. They'll look at it. Oh, I'm sorry, Honker.
I know you are passionate about animals. I know you've rescued a lot of different animals. How many pets do you have?
Oh, Sandra, I'm sorry. I was in a lake. Caught a 10-pound in the lake.
Like an anteater or something random?
That's cool.
The hardest one we ever had was actually a cat. Because that one up on the property was like 105 years old. He was all decrepit.
Oh, I do. I carry her everywhere I go.
And so we nursed him back to health, and then he died. Well, hey, he had a good run in the end.
What do you think, Corey? What do you think? Do you think I'm a country girl?
We decided to dedicate a category to
You the same one that wanted to look at feet?
take a look at creature comfort.
I remember that name. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, Corey Lacey, you won't be seeing no feet in here. Ain't nobody in here brave enough to show you their feet. Good night, Kelly. Oh, Sandra. So young. I had an 11-year-old send me a message today. 11-year-old kid. 11-year-old kid sent me a message that her mom has been in jail her whole life. Her dad died 3 days after she turned 11 years old. And she has a stepmom that she's been with since She said her dad got remarried to her stepmom. 3 months into being married, he died. So she never grew up with nobody but her stepmom and her, well, not really her stepmom. She was only with her just for a few months, but her meemaw. And she died. She said, and the most part of her family is on drugs, and that she has nobody in her family to look up to. And if they wasn't if the family members wasn't addicts, they were sick for other reasons, and she really had nobody, and she was lonely. She wrote me this today, and it really touched my heart. She didn't really say if her stepmom was nice. She just said the only woman that was ever really in her life was her meemaw. But her meemaw passed. She's with her stepmom. I don't know. I don't recall this person. I think I saved it. She commented on one of my videos. Oh, on the video, that I did a while back about I got a heart like a truck, but it's not the one I just recently did. It's the one I done about 6 weeks ago, talking about when I lost my mom and then my dad and this and that. Well, that's where she commented at. But she said, "You aren't alone. I'm 11 and my mama has been in jail my whole life, and my daddy died 2 months after marriage to my stepmom and 3 days after my 11th birthday. My daddy was truly my whole world. He helped me in tough times, and he always showed me really how much he loved me with everything he did for me. My family is not clean. I have a lot of drug addicts for family. My dad was my everything, and I miss him so much. His mama, my mama, died not even a year before him, and she was the only woman that I had in my life for a long time. She tried so hard to hide the dirty world from me and showed me love. I feel like my close family is gone. I have sick family and a lot of stress, but I hope this year is good for everyone." Y'all, that literally breaks my heart. 11-year-old reached out to me to tell me that. And at the end, she said, "I hope this year is good for everyone." And she's struggling. Jama Livesey. It's it is. It is so sad. I mean, that's just what she commented on my video, just to tell me that I wasn't alone. That she's only 11 years old. Oh, I did. I responded back to her. Oh, I let her know I was here for her. I was here for her, no matter the time of day or night. I was here for her. Hey, Tara, I'm doing well. How are you? I don't know, Sonia. That's the first time I recall hearing from this girl. I didn't ask her anything like that. I just let her know that I was here for her. Hey, Shona. No, nothing really happened, hon. Just reading a message that an 11-year-old had left me today, commenting about not really having any family. That, you know, her dad was deceased. She's 11. He's deceased. Her mom's been in jail her whole life, and most of her family are drug addicts. I feel like in my heart that she was sincere, because they are people that do go on here and say things that just made up, but I feel like she was honest. And the picture of that I showed you of her name, it shows a young girl.
On January 1st, the 12 bed sheets on your bed. Now we're talking every month. Just pop that top off. Bam, clean sheets. Same goes with those pillows. Boom.
I mean, she says she's 11. This is the picture of her though.
He did it for the whole year, and he was like, nope, come January, it's already a month of sweat all the way down.
Or maybe that's her mom. I guess that could be 11-year-old.
Okay, this right here, this is genius. You ever end up at an amusement park and you want to win, this is how you do it. Okay, I got them all. I got them in way. You know what I'm saying? You show me.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way, darling. What's your prayer request, Nutty Buddy?
Water bottle every time I was asleep and needed water at night. So instead, I just put a kale back next to my bed, and then I just reach down and grab it. And do you get water? Yes, awesome. It's like a hamster, and I love it. That's kind of no-go. That's it. I mean, man, you know how much trouble I go through when I go get the bottle or get up to go get a bottle of water in the middle of the night. If I could just
Well,
just do a little.
like I told you, she's on the video of me. If you can go on there, anybody can respond to her if you feel the need.
We see that. We'll be right back with more ridiculous news.
I mean, I'm looking to see. I could show you the video that it was that she commented on.
Between my short family and my family, there's not much time left for me. That's why I order groceries from my new best friends at DoorDash. I can count on the freshest veggies for my pre-workout juice. Who says JWoww can't GTO? I always stock up on my midnight snacks, or if I'm feeling fancy, I might even order duck. How do you cook one of these items?
It's this one.
I got a home like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud.
If you go back and find that one, it just says I've got a heart like a truck. That's the one she commented on.
Let's be honest. The spicy crispy chicken sandwich should have been named the spicy McCrispy. Oh.
You just heard a fire truck right down the road. Oh, well, just pray about it. Everybody prayed. Nutty Buddy wants you to pray for her grandma Maggie. And Nutty Buddy has a sore arm. And she says she just heard a fire truck flying down the road in a helicopter.
Can't even. When you need to be sure, choose Clear Blue Digital, a unique combination of air guard features and over 99% accurate.
I don't know, Jennifer. I mean, it was strange because that's how she commented. She just wanted me to know that I wasn't alone during my suffering of the loss of my parents, because she was 11 years old and she don't have either of hers.
Hyaluronic acid by Garnier, naturally.
Thank you, Tara. Hey, Casey. That's what I'm telling you, Rosie. Everything seemed to be even the her grammar, everything was perfect.
My secret to getting stitches? Secret dry spray. Just spray and stay fresh all day. My turn. Secret actually fights odor and it's aluminum.
That's what I say. If people go on there and write back to her, maybe somebody can get a good feel out of what's going on. Because if she needs help, then somehow we need to reach out and help her.
Okay, I've never really heard any of you guys talk about your dogs biting you. Oh, is he snap biting? Yeah, he bites, does he?
He still bites, and it's crazy how strong his thumbs are.
Yeah, it is. It's like a gummy pen.
Literally, that's what, like when he bites now, I'm like, oh, he gums me.
Oh yeah, she definitely. If that's all true, she definitely has to grow up real fast.
From it. Yeah, but I think, you know what I think? I think because somehow he knows I don't have teeth anymore.
And like I say, the way it was text, I mean, look at this. This is from an 11-year-old. I mean, everything is perfectly wrote. Even got exclamation points, all the commas, everything is in the proper place, periods.
Numerous occasions.
This is supposedly 11-year-old.
A mini horse jaw like a bear jaw. Yeah, I believe it. That milk bites
So
you.
cute though.
Oh, I mean, maybe.
I mean, there wasn't a misspell or nothing.
Look, hey, America, don't be fooled. Okay, they're not.
Not saying that 11-year-olds aren't smart. I have 11-year-olds. But they've made mistakes on their writing.
Oh, come here, you sweet little cow. Yeah, cute, man. He's trying to eat that ham for sure.
Yeah, I know, Barbara. Like I said, I just responded back that if she needed to talk or whatever, I was here for her, that she wasn't alone if she needed to talk.
That's so cute.
You want to smell me, pig? Double yours. Why would you try to bother him right now?
All right, Michelle, grown up wouldn't do all that, would they?
I'm being protective of my kid. Man, murder pig.
That's cool, Bobby.
Thank vegan now. Oh boy, okay. Oh man, give up.
Everybody looking forward to the weekend?
He took that finger like a carrot. Right there. Oh man, what? Don't get your cat like that.
I heard that. I heard that, Tara. I don't care if I don't do nothing but just lay on the couch. I'm ready for it. I know, Jennifer, you're right.
She just thought everything was sweet. I'm just a casual bird. I'm just a casual diving bird. He's like two. Oh, see? What's up? What you got?
Well, I haven't
There you have it from Bite That Hand.
I haven't really decided yet, Michelle.
Man, we all got that one friend who likes to bring up inappropriate subjects at the perfectly wrong time. Yeah. Man, they tend to have no filter, right? Your friends are
Well, I'm supposed to have a grandchild tomorrow night. Nudie Buddy will be spending the night unless she changes her mind. And then Saturday night, my friend is having a get together at her house, but I haven't decided yet if I want to go. I'm just kind of like chilling out at the house once she's been going all week, just back and forth to work.
Okay, so you're fine. Been fine for sure. Okay, well look, this category is not filled with people that have evolved and
I know it, darling.
they're the ones that are the most inappropriate at the worst times. Take a look at Not the Time.
Ooh, that sounds good. Now, my son's been doing a lot of smoking in his smoker, especially when he does them tenderloins. They're off the chain, boy. Hey, Jerry.
Yo, can you hear the geese out there?
Exactly, darling. Exactly.
We agreed. Absolutely no vibe checks. Please go back again. This dad tried to bring up
Oh, it's good. I'm telling you, that tenderloin. told him, I said, boy, I'll buy a tenderloin if you smoke it for me. I'm telling you, Hawker, ain't that the truth? I don't use no filter. I ain't no sense in trying to hide this, because if you see me out in public, I wouldn't have no filter. I don't understand why they use them filters. Thank you, Rosie. Oh, yeah. Some grilled chicken now. I like a breast. Hey, Crystal. How you doing? I'm good.
You're here to decide if your relationship can move forward.
6 couples are headed for marriage.
Probably not much longer, Tara. I've already been on here 50 minutes.
And today's excellent of each couples, now or never. All new tonight at 9. A mystery.
Jesse loves playing detective.
Oh, Barbara, I hope it's not bad, honey. I'm scared to death of storms and tornado warnings and lightning. I'm terrified of it. Terrified.
It's gotta be time.
No, ma'am. I always kept it about to my shoulders. Mama always kept it cut in a shag. Short shag. And then, but it was just something I decided to do to kind of carry on my mom. My mom's was down past the bend of her knees when she died. Mama always had long, straight hair.
Extra hard calls for something extra. So you set up DiGiorno fully stuffed crust pizza. Because pizza with an extra layer of cheese stuffed edge to edge throughout the entire crust. Always includes
I work for people. I work for people from Peoria.
My secret to being stitches? Secret dry spray. Just spray.
I ain't never had the nerve to try frog leg. Lord, it's hard to get me to eat something different than cow, pig, or chicken.
Come to TurboTax and don't.
Did my mama have glasses?
Meet with an expert and we'll do them for you.
Yeah, they was like these.
Taxes.
Why? Why do you ask if my mama had glasses?
For the guarantee of high quality promotional items delivered on time, go to 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit.
Who the heck? Who's going to worm? I'm not eating no worm.
Choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay.
I'm Southern.
Personal loan.
I'm Southern.
I'm a cat goddess. Thanks to Pretty Litter, it's ultra light and odor absorbing. Plus,
Ain't no way I'd eat no frog leg. Oh, Lord. Lord, please don't ever let me get that hungry that I had to take a frog's poor little legs off.
A board-certified OBGYN and the founder of Lumi, the world's first whole-body deodorant that you can use anywhere you have odor but wish you didn't. It's outrageously effective. Check us out and give Lumi a try today.
I'll show you a picture of my mama.
How do they make Starburst taste so juicy?
I don't know. But you just asked the whole universe. Starburst ice cream. Nature Valley has helped restore access to national park trails all over the country. Because even a simple walk can lead to an unforgettable adventure. Life happens out there.
That's my mom.
Shines like water. Really trust me. It's smooth spray. Powered by hydrating coconut droplets with plant-based protein that penetrates. In one spray, get instant shine and smoothness. New Trust-Life Fluid Smooth Hair Care.
Thank you, Willa. Thank you, Missy.
In your hands or feet, try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. Nervive contains
They say they're good, but let me tell you something. You might not believe it, but my stomach's weak. My stomach weak. I was 50 years old first time I eat Chinese.
RuPaul's Drag Race. Tomorrow at 8.
I bet it's fun going. I'm sure it's fun going froggy. I'm sure it is. I'm sure I would have a damn ball. I just don't see me eating his legs.
50%.
I was gonna say late. I would say 25%.
Hey, Gretchen. That's like my friend. She's like, she's tried alligator, frog legs, squirrel, rabbit. I'm like, oh my God. Good night, Tara. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. That Corey Lacey, Bobby, I just don't understand. He's always up to no good. There's Thomas. Thomas said, I used to have hair to my knees, but that's when my hairpiece fell in my lap. Hey, Casey, me too. Hey, I'll be a straight salad shooter. Hey, Sharon, thank you. Thank you. Oh, how's Darlene? Darlene talking about you got to cut the nerve or they'll jump plump. Oh, God. Lord, please don't never, ever, ever, I beg of you, please don't never let me have to take the legs off of a frog. Squirrel with grinder? I just thought the hell I was country. Nope. I'm telling you, Casey, I'm about to throw up. And y'all talk about my trivia game was nasty. That's like we watch that Naked and Afraid or Survivor or 21 Days. Ain't no way in this world I could ever take part in that show. That's like Fear Factor. I would have loved to win on Fear Factor. But when it comes down to eating part, nope. Ain't no way in the world I could take part in that. Everything tastes like chicken. Damn. Why does everything taste like chicken? That's all you ever hear. It tastes like chicken. Well, what if you don't like chicken? You screwed. If you don't like chicken, you screwed because you ain't gonna like no meat. Yeah. I'm telling you, Casey. That's another thing. I ain't no way I'm gonna walk up there just to a stranger with not a streak of clothes on. Not nothing. Talking about, hey, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Ain't no, nope. Now she's eating squirrel brains and eggs. Ooh, y'all done got me. I'm about to go. Oh, I'm about to go take me something for an upset stomach. Joyce said, she said, oh my Lord, change the subject. Frozen squirrels in the freezer. I bet he looked at you like this. This is bullshit. I bet every time you open that freezer, this is bullshit. Hey, Keela. My grandma was doing pretty good yesterday, and I think Bobby's doing well. For real, Casey. Hey, I guarantee you that squirrel said, bullshit. You got me all up in the freezer. My son has some mounted. Got a black squirrel and let me tell you something. I done had my days of hunting. That's what my husband does. Honey. I went with him. I got me a rifle. I bought my first rifle, my 243. I got all my camo, got my license. Here we are sitting out in the woods. I'm shaking like a dog shooting persimmons. I ain't lying, I'm sitting here like scared deaf I'm gonna see something. You eat artichoke. Ooh! Ooh! Y'all disgusting tonight. Don't y'all ever say that about my game. Squirrel leg. Y'all done got me lost off my subject. But anyways, I kept staring, and I seen something moving through the leaf. I done stared at it for 10 minutes, ain't even blinked. And I did like this. I said, I see something. He went, what? Did like it when he did an 8-point, took off running. That was my last time I went hunting. Oh, I love the spinach and artichoke dip I get at Applebee's. I love that. I love that stuff. You brought the rabbit home live. Now Keela's been grooming dogs all day. Now she wants to eat frog legs. Spin dip. I hadn't tried that. God. Well, my grandpa got me on that before. He always made that bulk sausage and eggs for breakfast. And then that one day he fooled me. I won't never forget. I was about 10 years old. He done had me 2 biscuits on the plate with that sausage and that my eggs scrambled up with some grits. I was ready to throw down. I took one bite of that and it made my mouth go, ooh. I went there and I said, Grandpa. I said, what in the world is wrong with that sausage? He said, ain't nothing wrong with that sausage, girl. You better get in there and eat it. I said, I can't eat it. It's burnt. It's burnt. And he said, ain't nothing wrong with that. You better eat it. Grandpa went outside to dump out something to the chickens. And I looked in the trash can and it said hog brains. No, pork brains. It said pork brains. Pork brains. He come walking back in there. I said, Grandpa, you lied to me. He said, don't you ever tell me I told you no lie. He said, you eat it. He said, they put the wrong label on that can. I wouldn't eat it. Nope, I wouldn't eat it no more. I'd take a whooping. I'd take a whooping. He could have the brains back. He lied to me. I knew there was a difference. Now, my mama loves some gizzards, chicken gizzard, and livers. And my daddy, he liked them fried, crispy with hot sauce. Yeah, he doubled down on that lie. He sure did. He said, they put the wrong label on that. I'm telling you right now. It showed a brain on the can. It turned my whole stomach. He liked fried chicken livers, and I don't know about fried gizzards, but Mama would boil them. Just 2 little gizzards hanging there. It looked awful. I told Mama, I said, that just don't look right. Something about that don't look right. She sat there and pulled on them. Oh, I don't eat stuff like that. Yeah, I know whose birthday it was. It was Kiki and LaShawn. They say they're good. I don't care for beef liver. Oh, Jennifer? Yeah, he said they done put the wrong label on it. He said they put the wrong label on it. You better get down and eat that. Don't you waste that food. He said they put the wrong label on there. Don't you think? He said, I ain't lying to you. You better get down and eat it. They put the wrong label on it. Hi, Sierra. I know that's right, Thomas. You know what we put on ours? Mayonnaise. We eat mayonnaise sandwiches, and my son still loves them to this day. But it's got to be Duke's, though. Got to be Duke's. How many Southerners do we got on here? How many Southerners? If I try to go on tomorrow night, if not tomorrow night, Saturday maybe. Hey, I read this thing today about Southerners. I thought it was cute, y'all. Let me get it. Let me read this. She got so fat, looked good to eat. Liver, bacon, and onions. Sandwich and brown sauce. What's brown sauce? Brown gravy. Go ahead, brown gravy. I like milk gravy. I like milk gravy. Hey, y'all listen to these couple little things here. It's just 6 little quotes. Northerners and California person. Well, I'm gonna read this in just a second. It's I just think it's cool about Southerners. But listen, this is not about Southerners. This is great truths. Great truths that adults have learned. Raising teenagers is like nailing jello to a tree. Hello, Thomas. Did y'all hear that? Raising teenagers is like nailing jello to a tree. Ain't that the truth? Wrinkles don't hurt. That's right. My wrinkles ain't never caused me no problem. I ain't never felt nothing off of them. My wrinkles does not hurt. Hey, families are like fudge, mostly sweet with a few nuts. Today's mighty oak is just yesterday's nut that held its ground. Laughing is good exercise. It's like jogging on the inside. Middle age is when you choose your cereal for the fiber and not for the toy. I've been there, done that. I'm telling you. Hey, but y'all for real. Listen, y'all got this is just for all the Southern people. No offense to none of the Northerners. I'm so happy y'all here. Appreciate everybody. This is no offense to nobody. But I thought this was cool. It says, only a Southerner knows the difference between a hissy fit and a conniption fit. And that you don't have them, you pitch them. Come on now, how many's listening? How many's listening? Only a Southerner knows how many fish, collard greens, turnip greens, peas, and beans make up a mess. Only a Southerner can show or point out to you the general direction of over yonder. I love my Southern people. Only a Southerner knows exactly how long directly is, as in going to town, be back directly. Hey, I'm going to town, I'll be back directly. Oh. Yeah. It says, even Southern babies know that give me some sugar is not a request for the white, granular, sweet substance that sits in a pretty little bowl in the middle of the table.
Okay, what'd you think? The biggest television show in the history of mankind.
All Southerners know exactly when by and by is. They might not use the term, but they know the concept well. Only a Southerner knows instinctively that the best gesture of solace for a neighbor who's got trouble is a plate of hot fried chicken and a big bowl of cold potato salad. If the neighbor's trouble is a real crisis, we will also add a large banana pudding. Only Southerners grow up knowing the difference between right near and a right far piece. They also know that just down the road can be 1 mile up to 20. Hey, only a Southerner both knows and understands the difference between a redneck, a good old boy, and po white trash. Pure white trash. Hey, po white trash. Hey, no true Southerner would ever assume that the car with the flashing turn signal is actually going to make a turn. A Southerner knows that fixing can be used as a noun, a verb, or an adverb. Only Southerners make friends while standing in line. We don't do queues, we do lines. And when we're in line, we talk to everybody. Hey, look, put 100 Southerners. Shoot, hold on. I just lost it. It said, put 100 Southerners in a room. Let's see, where'd it go? Hold on. Put 100 Southerners in a room, and half of them will discover they're related, even if it's by marriage. Oh. Southerners never refer to one person as y'all. Southerners know grits come from corn and how to eat them. Every Southerner knows tomatoes with eggs, bacon, grits, and coffee are perfectly wonderful. But that red-eye gravy is also a breakfast food. And them fried green tomatoes, well, they're not really for breakfast. When you hear someone say, well, I caught myself looking, you know you are in the presence of a genuine Southerner. Only true Southerners say sweet tea and sweet milk. Sweet tea indicates the need for sugar and lots of it. We do not like our tea unsweetened. Sweet milk means you don't want buttermilk. And a true Southerner knows you don't scream obscenities at little old ladies who drive 30 miles per hour on the freeway. You just say, well, bless her little heart, and go your own way. To those of you who are still having a hard time understanding all this Southern stuff, bless your hearts. I hear they are fixing to have classes on Southernness as a second language. And for those that are not from the South but have lived here for a long time, y'all need a sign to hang on y'all's front porch that reads, I ain't from the South, but I got here as fast as I could. I love it. I ain't from the South, but I got here as fast as I could. But if you know, you know. But in case you didn't know, I thought I'd let you know. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a chicken feather. I tequila.
Alaska is no joke. There's just so many
Oh, do you, Rosie?
Oh, yeah. This is what I live for.
Just in case, but then you also have to survive.
All right. Oh my Lord, it ain't gonna be much longer. We Northerners can't help it. I know, right? I don't have an accent either. When they say, I like your accent, what accent? You don't want to sound funny. Oh, Andy, that's all you do. That's all you do is fart. You don't have to be in a tub anywhere you at. You always let the hot air just float, just float. You releasing it. Debbie, one thing about you gonna have to learn to love is the Andy's farts. I heard that, Barbara. Georgia said, pull my finger. I heard that trick before, too. Daddy used to do that a lot. He said, pull my finger, Billy Joe. Yeah, Andy, he'll tell you right quick what he about to do. He'll tell you, even in church. You ain't from around here. You want to? All right. I know, Bobby, for real. For real. Aw, Jennifer. Debbie says she toots on the toilet. Bobby, Debbie toots on the toilet, not on the sofa, she said. I'm telling you, Joyce, ain't that for real? Y'all better save room for me. I already got sick to my stomach. I ain't lying. Every time Andy opens his mouth, he's talking shit. I ain't lying. I know I just said the S word, but he is. He's always got something to do with passing gas or farting. Ain't it, Andy? You let us all know about that. Wait till you get Debbie in the bed and you got the fitted sheet done come off the mattress and got it wrapped around her head looking like she, you know what I mean? I can see it now. He'll be holding the cover over your head, Debbie, where you can't get out. You gotta breathe it in. You gonna be like, oh, I love Andy. I just love Andy. Woo! He said when he farts, it's a chemical attack. Oh, Bobby timed her out. Oh, well, yeah. Look, see there what Andy just said? I let a fart in Walmart. Lord, that's what it always pops in and says. He always pops in and says, good night, Michelle. Prayers for your mom, hon. Prayers for you as well for taking care of her. Good night, hon. Love you. I know it. That's just a disgusting word. I wonder if Andy giggles every time he does. Good night, Barbara. Thanks for coming on, hon. In other words, what she's saying, Gloria, is you let it be known that Bobby done it. I'm for real, Bobby, for real. Good night, Hawker. Try to get you some sleep. Just give whatever's on your heart to God and close your eyes and everything will be okay, hon. I hope you find it able to get some rest. He blaming on you. he blaming on you. Usually when you blame it on the dog, but the dog blaming on you. You're welcome, Hawker. Oh my God, I can't. I tell you right, yeah, you don't ever hear it, but you'll smell it. Keela, you a trio. Jill said he has 3 of them. They'll clear a room. Yeah, what's your proudest moment, Joe? How are you doing, hon? It's okay, Gloria. It's just pretty much if you time somebody out or anybody like that, if you know, a lot of people don't even notice they were gone. But when you call it out, you know, Bobby did it, then it could cause trouble. Yeah, that's true. The only one sees it, Gloria, is the mods. That's why you was able to see it. It's okay, honey. Everything's okay. Well, oh, you're fine, Joyce. You're not coming off ugly. It's okay. She didn't know. Yeah, usually if you do something like that, you just keep it on the down low because, like you say, only mods see it. The other people don't. So it's all cool. It's all good. We all know now. Hey, Unique. That's what I say, Gloria. It's okay. You know now, hun. Hey, John. Good to see you too, hon. You had a good day? What's one of your most proudest moments? That's what the topic was tonight. Oh, that's awesome, Joe. That is awesome. That makes me proud of you too. Check this out, y'all. It was on the news today. A dog brought home a human arm, a forearm, and a hand, and brought it home to the owner. They then went out searching and found a woman's body in a creek. Yep. Now they're trying to identify the woman. But a dog brought a human arm, a forearm, and a hand home to the owner. And then they go searching and they found a woman's body in a creek. It's terrible. You don't know what's that. So that tells you right there, whatever happened, something took her arm off. But I praise the dog for bringing it home because now that the dog has brought this arm and they connected it to a body of some woman, some family that's been mourning the loss or where this person's at, they can be relieved knowing they were, discovered. Ah, for real, Keela? Well, thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As sad as it is, they do have some closure. But I just praise this dog because what if the dog just decided to leave it? This woman's body would still be laying in the creek. Yeah, it was on the 5 o'clock news today. Oh, that's nice, Unique. My daughter loves to write poems. It's very crazy and sad. Thank you, Jennifer. I don't really know. They didn't really state. They just said once the dog brought the forearm and the hand to the homeowner, he then called the cops. And then the search began. That's all they said. News is so sad, Georgia. It's terrifying. It's more than sad, it's terrifying. I noticed the older people are that I work for, the older they are, they watch no news. And I asked them, why don't you watch the news? They said, because I want to be able to lay in bed in peace and not worry. They said the news would keep them, they would have probably passed on heart attack. That's what they tell me. They wouldn't be able to handle it. I'll mention things like, did you hear this or that? They're like, oh Lord, no, we don't watch the news. Yes, we do, Gloria. Yes, we do. There was something else I could read y'all that is, some people may not agree with it, but to me, it's a lot of facts. About why some things are the way they are, like this question here. This one says, I have become confused by the hostility of family and friends, so hate-filled that they agree with opinions they would never express as their own. We may well have entered the twilight zone. Have we become a nation that has lost its collective mind? Hey, Walden. 20 is too young to drink a beer, but 18 is old enough to vote. Questions that's asked that. This one makes sense. Some people are held responsible for things that happened before they were born, yet other people are not held responsible for what they are doing right now. Thank you, Wolves. Oh, that's awful, Gloria. It's sad. Me neither, Keela. Exactly, unique, exactly. Well, if they ain't, I may get back on tomorrow night and chit chat with y'all, being it's Friday, and hang out with you all for a little while tomorrow night. I've enjoyed it, y'all. Talking with everybody and finding out more about you, and I hope to learn more. I know, Keela. It's very sad. Very sad. It's sad to be even anything in this world. You're never safe. You're safe nowhere, no matter where you are, your age. It don't matter what, nothing. You're not safe. You have a good night, John. But I'm going to get off of here, you all, and get ready for the bed and another day tomorrow. I enjoyed it, y'all. I love everybody. Thomas. Good night, Jeff. Good night, Thomas. Good night, Camille, Keela, Randy, Bobby, Joyce, Gloria, Joe, Gretchen. Good night to everybody. Be safe, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow night. Good night, Rosie. Good night, Camille. Good night, everyone.